coincidentally, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. And guess what? No brainer. That's one of the themes my book is about. Actually, today I want to talk about emotional abuse. Do you even know what emotional abuse is? Okay, I'll help you guys a little bit. Emotional abuse is actually when someone controls another person through emotion. So literally trying to shame you or cajole you into not being sure of how your emotions are acting up, or your, pretty much control you through any way, shame or manipulation. That's pretty much emotional abuse. And a lot of people are in marriages and relationships and going through serious emotional abuse and trauma. So many people are in relationships today and marriages and are being emotionally and psychologically abused on a daily. The irony of this is that a lot of people who are emotionally and psychologically abused, or even abused, or the abusee, don't even know they're being abused or being the abuser. The problem with this is a lot of people are going into relationships not being whole. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of unresolved trauma, and they just take themselves into another relationship with another person who has unresolved trauma, and everyone is dealing with something else. One of the major causes actually of trauma and emotional abuse is actually being abused or neglected as a child. A lot of people don't know this, and this is very typical with the African society, because a lot of African parents, in the name of tough love or the way they bring up their children, emotionally abuse their kids through their words. So many parents do not encourage children. They use very abuse words and actions. You hear parents tell their children things like, "You're so daft, you can never amount to anything in life," or a kid isn't doing so well, he's going to say, "Oh, can't you be like your brother Nato?" Or you don't encourage. You constantly talk down on your kids, and you think that's tough love, that's the way to shake them up. The irony is, not a lot of people can withstand these things, and people tend to grow up feeling not wanted, feeling not capable, feeling like they're not good enough. And what happens is that when you grow up with such a mindset, sometimes for the women, when you get a little of attention that feels like love, you just let loose and you stay with that because you don't understand care and nurture. And parents need to be very careful with this. A lot of young girls in the marriageable age of today, from the 20 to 21s, you get your parents saying, "Oh, go and get married. Oh, you're not going to amount to anything. Oh, look at your friends are all married. Oh, all my friends' children are married but you." And then constantly abuse and emotionally traumatize your children. And most times young ladies go into relationships and marriages because they just want to fulfill societal pressures. They want to make their parents happy. They feel like, oh, all their friends are married and they should be married too. And then they go into these things without even understanding themselves or being whole. You need to be comfortable in your skin. You need to believe that you are worth it. You deserve the best and not settle. When people talk down on you, you should be able to look at yourself and know your worth. On that note, I don't want to give away too much. Let's look out for Rona's Trauma, my book. Buy a copy, read about all the psychological trauma Kosi had to go through and how she made it out. And guess what? I have great news. So we've got some people who are willing to sponsor some free books. So I'm going to be giving out some free books from today till Sunday, the book launch. I'm going to be giving out 5 books for free. So I'm going to be throwing out questions every day. And if you get the answers right, you get a free copy, right? So if you are outside Abuja, and you win a free copy, you're gonna have to pay for your delivery, sadly. But if you're in Abuja, you get it free, and you can pick it up at the book launch, or you can pick it up in a location that will be given to you in Abuja. On that note, I look forward to seeing you all on the 14th of May, this Sunday, at Top Pyramid, Wuse 2, Abuja, at 2 p.m. See you there, and remember, you are worth it. Do not settle for less. I love you all, and take care. Ciao.